Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay commentary for you guys. And today I'm playing Squad Deathmatch on Laguna Presa. I'm using the Engineer Kit with the Scar L MP443, RPG, Increased Explosives Capacity, and Magnum Ammo equipped. And this is a pretty standard Engineer setup for me, although I don't use the Scar L that often. But I don't really have any particular reason for not using it, other than the fact that the core game of Bad Company 2 just has so many darn weapons that it really is difficult to give each and every one of them a fair share of your time. So, I do recommend this weapon. It has very good iron sights. I really like them. It has a relatively slow rate of fire, but it makes up for that with good damage and good accuracy statistics, so definitely check it out. But as you can probably tell by now, I am playing the core game and not Vietnam, and I'm kind of happy about that. Not because Vietnam's a bad game, but rather because whenever I get a new game, I kind of go through a honeymoon stage where I just can't pull myself away from it. And that means that I end up neglecting a lot of my other games. And that makes my other games very sad. So being able to pull myself away from Vietnam without feeling like I'm missing out on anything is kind of nice. And I did pick up quite a few games during the Steam holiday sale, so I have a lot of single player games that I'm kind of waiting to sink my teeth into, so to speak. So I'm looking forward to that. I picked up Dead Space, I picked up Total War, both Empire and Napoleon. I'm looking forward to trying those out because I haven't played any Total War games before. And then, what else did I pick up? I picked up Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete. I played GTA 4 on the PS3, I believe, and I really liked it. That's the first Grand Theft Auto game I've ever finished the single-player campaign of, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out the episodes of Liberty City, I think it's called, the expansion packs, so that should be nice. And yeah, I mean, other than that, this year, even in the spring that's coming up, there are a lot of really good games coming out, or games that look like they're going to be really good, which is kind of a rarity. For so many years, the gaming industry released all of their games at the exact same time during the holiday season, so like in October and November. But I think they've kind of grown wise and figured out that if they release games throughout the calendar year, they won't run the risk of losing sales to juggernauts like the Call of Duty series, and they'll still get sales despite the fact that it's not the holiday season. So I'm really glad about that, just because it means that there are constantly new games coming out. I'm really looking forward to Portal 2 and Brink. Those are probably the two upcoming games that I'm looking forward to the most. And then come this fall, Battlefield 3 might be coming out. Not quite sure on that. It hasn't been confirmed. And then Batman Arkham City is coming out. And I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I am a huge Batman fan. I've read quite a few of the graphic novels. I have some of the old issues in like compilation formats, because my dad was a big comics geek and had quite a few compilations and Son of Marvel type stuff. So I grew up reading a lot of comics. He has some of the old single issues from the 60s and 70s that I've checked out, and man, are those cheesy, but they're kind of a good introduction into comics. Comics have definitely changed since then. They're much more realistic and gritty and kind of dreary, but yeah, I'm a big comics geek, and especially when it comes to Batman. I don't know what it is about him, but I just really enjoy reading and playing as him and watching movies featuring him. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. But other than that, I wanted to put up this gameplay because I do have a good game, but it starts off really poorly, and it just about now I kind of turn it around after this next death, and I go on a quite lengthy killing spree and kind of get my freak on. So I just wanted to post this gameplay because it is an example of me starting off not doing well and kind of changing my gameplay style in order to better my chances in conflicts and turn the game around and end up winning the match. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the gameplay, but I also wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on in the Battlefield community lately. Like I said, Battlefield 3 does look like it's going to come out this year in the fall. And DICE has announced that on March 1st at the Game Developers Conference, they're going to be revealing it more formally than they have in the past. I mean, they've talked about it in very brief spurts, but they've never really shown anything of it. So I'm really looking forward to what's in store for that game, just because they are upgrading the Frostbite engine to 2.0, so that should bring some benefits with it. Hopefully it will run as well, if not better, than Bad Company 2 on the PC, and I'm definitely hoping it'll look better and all those usual things. So Battlefield 3 is definitely looming on the horizon. But some other things that are happening in the Battlefield community, more relating to the whole YouTube thing, is Don't Revive Me Bro, which is a podcast that's being run by GT7570B and Red Dragons, two YouTube users and frequent commenters and just all-around good guys. They're also part of Team Donkey Kong. If you guys are familiar with that YouTube channel, I'll leave a link on the screen and in the description for those guys. And everything else that I'm talking about today, I'm also going to try and link, just because I wanted to, give you guys quite a bit of information, and some of it might get lost in the shuffle if I don't link to it. So, Don't Revive Me Bro is a podcast run by those two gentlemen, and it's a big deal for us, just because the Call of Duty community is so overpowered. It needs to be nerfed. And getting more of these community things going in the Battlefield community is nice, especially exclusive Battlefield stuff, because it gives us all a place to kind of congregate and speak with one another, stay in touch, and it gets us all on the same page. So definitely check out that podcast. They also have a website up. It's don'trevivemebro.com. They have a YouTube channel, which is Don't Revive Me Bro. And on the YouTube channel, they basically just favorite videos from YouTube commentators and montage makers that they really like. So if you're looking for new content from people you might not necessarily know, you can always go over to their channel, kind of check it out. They're keeping tabs on just about everybody. So that's definitely a good option for you guys who are new to the Battlefield community here on YouTube. And then, of course, you can check out their podcast. The first episode went up last week. The second episode is supposed to be recorded tonight, maybe go up tomorrow. I'm not quite sure about that, but in the first week, Mr. Cards number 7 was featured in the hot seat as the featured commentator. He's a good guy. I've been watching him for a long time. If you don't know him, you should go check him out. He's in my sub box and all that stuff, box for box, sub for sub, all that jazz. And this week, Mr. DCRU Colin is being featured in the hot seat. And if you haven't seen Colin's latest video, go check it out. It went viral like crazy. Kotaku, Joystick, PC Gamer, they've all featured it heavily. And then DICE themselves have been pimping it out quite a bit as well. And basically, he covers a very famous 80s song and makes it, relate to Battlefield Bad Company 2. I think you guys will really enjoy it. I'm sure most of you have either heard about it or seen it already, but if you haven't, go check it out. It's hilarious and definitely worth the 3.5 minutes or so that it lasts. And finally, I wanted to thank you guys for the excellent response you gave to my latest Daytage, Shatter. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link on the screen and in the description as usual. But I put a lot of effort into that video, and I tried out some new render settings which took forever to render, so I'm really glad that you guys seem to like it. I don't think I've ever gotten that many thumbs up on a video in my entire time here on YouTube, whether the video has been up on Pixel Enemy or here on my channel. So thanks for that, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it. And I hope to make more montages in the future. And I am trying to increase my skills with both Adobe Premiere, which is my current editing program, and Adobe After Effects, which is a motion graphics and special effects program. So hopefully my montages and daytages will continue to improve in quality and editing skill and all that. Because there are some things I would like to do but don't yet know how to do. So that's kind of a frustrating experience. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to make a video, whether it be a gaming video or anything else, but it's frustrating when you have an idea in your head and you can't make it a reality because of lack of training or knowledge. So I'm hoping that eventually, I'll gain enough experience with this whole YouTube thing and video making process that I'll be able to make whatever I want to happen on screen happen. But other than that, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. I went 32-7, which is pretty good considering the slow start I got off to. So other than that, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye.